3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Sunday Funday with B-Rad, and this another episode of Beer and Booze with B-Rad. And let's start this off right. If you're going to drink, don't drive. If you're going to drive, don't drink. It's something near and dear to my heart. 22 veterans die a day to PTSD suicide. So if you know a veteran or someone suffering from PTSD or any other mental illness, please reach out to that person, acknowledge them with a smile, a handshake, a call, a letter, instant message, something. Acknowledge this person's existence. Sometimes just acknowledging that person's existence and being a willing participant, maybe listening, or something could save that person's life. So, I decided to do another whiskey review. Me and Miss B-Rad were out the other day, and she wanted to get a beer that she found at the beer fest we went to last weekend. And it's an absolute great beer, and I'm going to do the review after I do the whiskey review. A little something about this whiskey is it's another, celebrity-based whiskey. But from the reviews I read, and I'm not going to lie, I had a little nip myself of it. Let's just get on with it. We got the Slipknot number 9 Reserve. Slipknot and Cedar Ridge Distillery, two groups of people born and raised in Iowa and committed to quality and hard work. We collaborated with number 9 whiskey, which is, in addition to Iowa corn, gets some extra spice from its rye content. I hope you enjoy it as much as we do. Live life and always be safe. Cheers, Clown. All right, and then of course it's got this little tag, little Slipknot tag here. It's good. Please enjoy responsibly. Slipknot Iowa whiskey, number 9, 49.5% ABV. Distilled and bottled by Cedar Ridge Distillery, Swisher, Iowa. All right, now this is the reserve. This isn't the actual. This is the number 9 reserve. They had 2 come out. The difference between the 2 is this one's at least aged for 4 years or longer, and the other one I believe is like 3 years. So there's a little tiny difference, and there's a big difference in price. The regular stuff you can get for about 40 bucks, and this bottle is going to run you $75. So it just depends on your taste, what you want, what you're looking for, and a little something. I love Slipknot. I've seen Slipknot a couple times in concert. Put on a fantastic show, and pretty much the collaborator of Cedar Mills was Clown, I guess, and maybe some of the other band members, but Clown. And for those who don't know, Clown is a percussionist, one of the original members. I believe he's the only original member still left in the band. So, Clown, a very creative member of Slipknot. I do know, what's that new song? Norte Forte, I think. And if I'm getting this wrong, I like it. It's, the new album is produced wicked, and this whiskey's been out on the market for not a whole hell of a lot, because I searched for some reviews on it, and there's a few, but, hopefully I'm getting in on the beginning, especially with this reserve whiskey. It's a little more high dollar, and like I said, it just depends on your taste. Number 9. Now, if anyone's familiar with Slipknot, there is 9 members of Slipknot. I believe Clown's number 3, but 0 to 8 is how they label them. So they're calling their whiskey the 9th member, which is, I like it. I like the idea. I like the whole thing about it. And what I could get about Cedar Mills is they're not a joke. They put out some quality bourbon and stuff. And let's just get on with this review, man. And I really need to get me some McLaren whiskey glasses so I can properly sniff the liquor. But it's got a really, really nice smell for an American. This is an American whiskey, I believe. I'll get a McLaren, but for right now, we're going to drink out of the skulls of our enemies. You know, we just can't, we don't have enough of that. I'm getting like a cinnamon apple, kind of a spicy smell, maybe allspice. I think you can, you know, I don't know if anyone's familiar with like Everclear, but it's a grain alcohol. And this is the corn one, and it kind of has a similar smell, believe it or not. Not as overpowering or nothing, but kind of it's got a real fruity type of smell to it. Actually, fucking nice, man. I like it and stuff, and kind of a, you know, get a little like caramel or some candy like notes in there. All right, now we're going to drink out of the skulls of our enemy, because that's what Slipknot would want, in honor of Clown, We get the, it's almost like some type of, you know, like a gingerbread cookie type taste to me. You can taste, you get a little bit of a fruity taste in there, but you can still taste, in the back note, you can still kind of taste, the barrel aging of this. I like it. It's nice and smooth. It doesn't burn all the way down. Just burns a little bit on the way down, but most whiskeys do. I like it. I believe Slipknot did a fabulous job of collaborating with Cedar Mills. I'm glad to see celebrities get, especially someone from their own place, Iowa distillery, that does a fantastic job. I think I will purchase another bottle from Cedar Mills to test it against this later on. Great product by Slipknot. The Reserve is well worth the 75 bucks, I feel. But from the reviews I read, just the regular number 9 is very well worth the money also. So if you don't want to spend it, just the regular number 9 is well worth the money. And I know this will not disappoint any Slipknot fan. I'm not disappointed at all. So, all right. I'm not going to drink out of the bottle. I'm going to finish with this. But this is the part where I like to pay tribute to our men and women that sacrifice all for this great country. I love America. And I hope you love America too. And of course, always to Chesty Puller, wherever you are. Whew. First shot goes down kind of, it's actually kind of smooth. Just, I like my liquor cold, but you get better. I've been told by watching some of the whiskey experts is you get more of the flavor, the tasting notes and smell from leaving it at room temperature. So I'll leave it at room temperature so I can give you as close to accurate review as I can. All right, I like it. Thank you for everyone who watches my channel. And this is something a little new for me, doing whiskey. You know, now I have to, but I'm going to have to get rid of this whiskey before I start buying some other. So I'll be doing my beer toasting with Slipknot whiskey and probably Glenlivet. the 12-year-old Scotch for a while. And thank you guys very much. Stony Vineyards, thank you. Casey Patch, Chris Nicholson, Aeroplanes Brewery, thank you very much for hitting the like button on the Glenn Levitt review. And hopefully the next whiskey I'm going to do is one from here, made by Wheat State, and I believe they're somehow affiliated with Aeroplanes in some type of way. Hit the like button, share the shit, leave a comment, tell me to fuck off, tell me anything you want. If you would like to send me some product to taste and I will give my honest review, I will be more than happy in the comment to give you my address, and you can mail it here to Mays, Kansas, where I live. So thank you guys very much. Thank you for watching. Prost, Skol, cheers, and super motherfucking fine.